right, time for a bath. The water's hot.
Oh, excellent! I love getting a bath.
It makes my fur so silky smooth.
Yeah. Me first?
No, me first! You wait a minute!
I hate baths.
Just the same, Scamp. When you live in a house, you need to be clean.
Well, then I'm glad I'm a wild dog. Huh?
Scamp, you know you're not supposed to climb on the furniture. Now get down from there before you break something.
Hey, let's do some dog stuff, huh, Pop? You know, dig up bones, rip up flowers, chase cats.
Scamp, come on now. You're gonna make a mess. Got it!
Dad!
Tramp, I hope you're not making a mess in there.
All right, Whirlwind. Time to settle down. Why don't you go play with Junior?
Scamp play!
Scamp! Look what you did to my favorite hat. If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. No! Now, let's see if you can behave long enough for me to give you a bath.
Woo! Bad Scamp!
Scamp, stop squirming.
Bad Scamp! Bad Scamp!
Well, it's about time you settled down.
There, all done.
Scamp! Play ball!
Hey, come back here.
Scamp, catch the ball!
Come back here now. No.
Yay! Scamp! Scamp, whee! Whee! Play ball!
Scamp. Oh, no. What a mess.
Uh-oh.
This time you've gone too far. You've left me no choice. Some dogs just have to learn the hard way. Maybe chaining you up will teach you a lesson. I'm sorry, pal, but I just don't know what else to do.
Serves him right. Simply incorrigible.
He brought this on himself.
Now we'll need another bath. Me first. No, you first.